So I've told you the day that changed my life. Tony Aragon here from Plan Nirvana. On this channel, we help you find your confidence to increase your confidence so you can get the best out of life. So in my last video, I told you about a day that changed my life forever. So what I wanted to do today is bring to you somebody that I thought had some real good insight into the days that change your life. Jim Rohn.
A lady said to me that I met once in New York. She was vice president of this company. She made big money. I don't think she finished her high school education. She was still young, with a young family. And I said to her, "How did you get here? This is a tough business. You make big money. You didn't graduate from high school. What happened?" And she said, "Well, let me tell you part of the story." She said, "Years ago, one day I asked my husband for $10, and he said, 'What for?' She said by the end of that day, I had promised myself that I would never, ever ask for money again. And she said, 'Yes, I am vice president. Yes, I do make big money. Yes, I am young. Yes, I did not graduate from high school.' But she said, 'I promise you, Mr. Rohn, from that day until this, I have never asked for money again.' She said, 'I started searching for opportunity, found it, started taking some classes, learned the skills, totally changed my life.' I'm sure she would say that was one of the days that turned her life around. Yesterday I quoted the saying, 'There's nothing so powerful as an idea whose time has come.' Then I quoted it another way, 'There's nothing so powerful as an idea that comes at the right time.' So I said a little prayer before I left my hotel room today, and my prayer was, I hope today is one of those right times for many in my audience. And you never know when for someone it's the first time, or you're the first voice that sort of awakens a search for a better life, meaning, skills, disciplines, or you're one of many voices, or they've heard many before and now yours sort of comes on a day when the lights go on and they're never the same again. A guy climbs the stairs, and there's about 40 stairs to climb, and he finally gets to the top, sits down, and he's out of breath. And he says, "Wow, this is not good. I've got to do something about my health." So it can be something that simple. So he starts a little research program and decides to get his health in order, develop a good nutritional program, whatever. And from that day on, he says, "I'm not going to be out of breath anymore." One of my friends woke up one day, David, and he said, sitting at the yacht club, having a drink, sitting sort of in a fog, something spoke to him and said, "What could you really have done if you hadn't have been in this condition the last 15, 20 years of your life?" You know, he wasn't like an out-and-out alcoholic, but he just, he drank too much. And he started thinking about that. What could I have really accomplished? He wasn't bad enough to where he couldn't function. But he said that day when he thought back of what he really could have done if he hadn't have sort of stumbled around in a bit of a fog all those years, how his life would be. And he said from that day on he never touched another drink of alcohol. Then he died about 5 years after that. But his wife said to me that last 5 years were the greatest years of our marriage, when that one day he woke up and said, "Wow, this is not good. What could I have done if I hadn't have been sort of semi-conscious these last 15, 20 years?" And that was a very special day for him. Sometimes it's a cataclysmic event. Sometimes it's that moment. Who can really explain it? Only the person it happens to, I guess, can really explain what that inner voice was that says, "I'm on the wrong track here. I wonder what I could really do if I kicked this habit or got rid of this obsession." So those are the days that turn your life around.